This is the dark time, my love. It is a line from a classic Martin Carter poem, with which he characterizes the state of affairs of then British Guyana in the 1950s. They would recur, but when they did, it was a time which was differently experienced by people dwelling in the cities and the towns than by those in the rural areas. Though the political turmoil was ever present in the very air, smoke-filled on occasion, with night skies reddened from the blazing fires of those times that repeated with predictable frequency, the impact rurally was markedly different. The people of the cities and the towns, mostly wage earners, dependent on employment, were more exposed to the vagaries of International Monetary Agency's economic adjustment demands on government in the supposed exchange for development which, ironically, crippled its very capacity to provide for the public optimally. The ever-present dark could not penetrate with the same urgency and angst it did in the cities and towns, the shield which the dependence on the land gave to the people in the rural areas. Even whilst embraced by precarity's exuberant attempt to celebrate triumph over astounding determination, they laugh in its face, mocking its mechanizations with the urgency of their enthusiasm and the immediacy of their connectivity to cheerfully thriving off their hard toil in the soil. Barefoot and in unapologetic caress with rich earth, this grounding is the secure support where all else fails, as it will, and even still as one tries to fulfill one's will. Rudolph is the furthest thing from the minds of these elves. Her red nose is nowhere near here where their sled is. Instead, they are skating over rice, not ice. That price is like the roll of a dice. It's the risk they must take for survival's sake. Abundance impartial, righteousness and integrity earned by the hard work from which not a single soul, if they want it, can shirk. Shaking shadows seduce budding blooms in a hectic carnivalesque dance. Hard work the very wine, setting them singing their long song of picking every last fruit off the vine. Up, 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 a day clean, making the scene. Donkey bray on the way to catch the worm for the team. No depending on the firm, with its proclivity for making wage earners squirm. Here, we can breed thoughts of youth who can read, and who know their right to fight to keep their own light bright. Insisting on routine, marching in procession to the tick-tock of crowing cock, set to lock mother and child in good care of their livestock. Drench flowing beside fertile garden, bringing nourishment, fetched for watering with harvester's love. Callaloo, bora, pumpkin, lettuce and thyme, grown by mother of the home to ensure all children are all well grown and fine. In a circle of living with reciprocal giving, no mouth is muzzled by the food it eats. These workers of the land can afford to take a stand. On the tilled land, it is man who took a stand, made that his brand, and now that the end of work is at hand, his legacy could very well be that future yields to his progeny be as immeasurable as grains of sand, and all from depending on the land.